Working at Everence for me, it's to take the best part of what I read about in James, which is my favorite New Testament book, in terms of combining both talk of faith and the walk of faith, combining Sunday and Monday. And the cool thing about Everence is folks here get to do that every day, combining their faith values into helping other people at the intersection of faith and finance. After graduating from Goshen College, I worked here in Elkhart County. Several of my friends worked here at MMA, now Everence, and in that process, I got a chance to come on campus, learn something about the mission of Everence, and to meet Howard Brenneman. Some years later then, when this position was becoming available, I ran into Howard again, and I was struck by his tale of having had two good careers, one working for a publicly held company, and then later with Everence, having had a chance to put the skills they learned in the marketplace at work in an agency for the church. I also had the opportunity to meet Larry Miller, who told me how rewarding it was to work in a church context and brought me up to speed with what Everence is today. The story of Everence is not a single story. It's a combination of the experiences of our thousands of members, and each one is unique. Here is just one example.
I felt like we didn't know what to do. I didn't know what our options were, that we weren't going to be able to pay off our credit card debt and maintain, we have student loans, and so we have a lot of debt and we have a lot going out every month, and I didn't think that we would be able to do it ourselves. But I didn't know what other options we had. Throughout that time, I think we just really didn't pay close attention to what was going out and what was coming in.
It's not like we needed to have the best of the best, like clothing or anything.
Yeah, so it didn't feel like we were doing anything wrong. I don't know if it was what it was that made us not pay close enough attention, because we didn't go out to eat all the time. We don't have the latest gadgets and all that stuff.
I could just feel a relief over the phone even.
She just gave peace of mind that we could do it. And now we feel empowered with our finances. And also it was helpful to know that we're going to be able to save money in the future instead of having to just pay off the debts or just getting by. We can do more things as a fun little trips and things as a family that we maybe couldn't have done.
If you feel like you can't handle it, then there are other ways than bankruptcy.
Bethany and John's experience is an example of how Everence has changed over the years. Just a few years ago, we could not have helped them, but we recognized that debt management was a need for the people we serve. So, we found a way to offer this service with a trusted partner, Lutheran Social Services. Now, here's a completely different story. It's the story of how one person found a calling and how Everence helped him answer that call.
When I get up in the morning, I'm anxious to come over here to do something. We are a recycling center, and that's where we earn our dollars. And then what we do, we turn these dollars into relief efforts for MCC. When you're dealing with your finances, you have to really feel comfortable or feel that this person is really working for you. And I just feel that 100% with Everence.
Working with Abe has been extremely gratifying, and seeing somebody who's using the gifts that God's provided in a really practical way. And not only his activities that he's doing, he's giving of his time, but really thinking about how does he give his resources.
I'm doing volunteer work, relief work, and I want to go do it every day. And you just have I think, a real satisfaction of being able to help other people. And I think the Lord provides your financial ability to do it.
For 70 years, Everence has been working with people like Bethany and John and Abe, helping them along their stewardship journeys. We've had to change in significant ways in order to keep up with them. I am sure we will change just as much in the next 70 years. But what won't change is our commitment to helping people be faithful Christian stewards.